from school, and we saw Johnny. Johnny all of a sudden walked beside.
Just past the truck.
Past the truck. I said, "What are you in the back, yeah?" And then when he got home, he said, "I walk faster than Papa drove." So I just decided
I just hopped out.
He did. He hopped out, and there goes that giraffe just going, not even nothing.
That's right.
I know. And then Papa goes mad because he said, "Well, you can just walk from here on out."
Yeah, he did. He couldn't believe Johnny
I
did that.
walked past you, hop on the line.
We all loved him. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And he loved all of us.
So, and he, in every way, he loved us.
Mm-hmm.
A different way every time. So,
He did.
but this is nice for our bed.
He deserved
Yeah,
it.
he would love this.
This is
He
real
did
nice.
deserve this.
No, he's telling you you're crazy, but other than that, he's real
Well, he
nice.
told me that many times.
But he's, oh,
Long
everything's gonna be fine. He's in heaven with the Lord.
He sure is.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Me too. And Mother and Bob and probably still walking next to Papa and outdoing him.
That's right. And thank y'all. Y'all said
Yes,
it so nice.
yes. and-
Papa probably speeded up in that truck.
He did. He was
Oh,
a painter and he had paint all his
He
truck. We were
went
embarrassed to
through-
ride with him.
He went from 5 miles to maybe 8, but not much.
Not much more than 8.
Don't you know people waiting him to paint? He just slowly gets
I
there.
used to think, how does he paint a house? 'Cause I mean, back then, I guess he
On
was
his
thinking
own
in a
time.
hurry. His own time.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was.
Thank you, Aunt Betty and Uncle Greg, for doing all this.
Oh,
This
it's
is
for
nice.
all of us. Johnny would love
He
the
deserved to
fact.
be celebrated like this.
He did.
Yeah,
He would have
for
loved
sure.
that.
Yes.
And I never thought he'd get out of the closet.
The urn.
Okay. Not Johnny, the
Still
earth.
got him in the car.
I know, that's it. And then we get here and I couldn't find him.
No, the one time Daddy and I brought him up here,
Yeah,
and
you
nobody
did it.
knew we were here, and we tried to dig a hole to put him in there. And we had him in a seatbelt in the back seat. We put the seatbelt on him.
Did all the way here from
He's
Florida.
had many adventures.
We brought Johnny in a seatbelt.
I remember it was too cold one night, and he was in the car, and y'all got out of the hotel and went and got him out of the car. Didn't want him to get cold.
I know it. That's
It
right.
was so
Oh my
funny.
God.
He traveled everywhere with us.
And then I was like, Bonnie, we forgot Johnny. It's too cold to go back up there. I said, we cannot leave Johnny in the car freezing. That's when we first got him.
Wow.
And then, does everybody know what? I gotta have something.
Yeah, here we go.
Does everybody know what Kenny did with the other ashes and all that stuff?
No, we didn't tell that one yet. Does
Okay.
anyone know about all that? What happened? Well, our son Ken was Johnny's attorney, and we told you this was a challenging, not easy way to take care of our brother and put him to rest and respectfully. And so Ken had to. We were in Florida, so he got a Mississippi attorney because Johnny lived in Mississippi, and we went back and forth. And we knew the people real well at the funeral home in Ocean Springs because so much of Greg's family had been there, and ours had been too, until we came here, and y'all did all the rest of them for us, the rest of our families, and our family. Well, Ken came over because he was leaving on a. Okay, Ken came over, and the night before we left, and he goes, Mom, I'm sorry, I've just been so busy. And he said, and I can't be there because it's their anniversary and they went on their first cruise to Alaska. I don't know who would go to Alaska. Freeze to death. So, so we get there and Ken says, well, here's Uncle Johnny. So I wanted to be sure I get that to you. And
This was
Ken
a
said,
shock.
yeah, and Ken goes, and we wrote, there's a poem in there for when he passed away. But I didn't open it because I don't know if it's inside the urn or what, so he's going to be buried with that.
Okay.
I don't know where. So he goes, I have a poem in here. So I said, Ken, no. Uncle Johnny's downstairs in the closet. We call this one room the bird room because the birds fly by it a lot. And I decorated like birds years ago. So it's now always been the bird room.
And that was a reference to the closet.
That's true. And that was the closet reference. So I said, no, he's downstairs. Ken, there's no way. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, well, then who's in the
Who's this?
I said, Kenny, you're the attorney. Sure you didn't get somebody else's ashes. He goes, no, these are Johnny's. We cannot. I said, Ken, I promise you, Bonnie and I've driven with him places. We tried to bury him up here, and we couldn't. The ground was so hard we couldn't dig
We
with it.
couldn't move the ground.
We couldn't get a piece of dirt out. It was hard.
And cold? Oh,
In the
Lord.
winter, right? And we said that's not going to happen. So we took him back with us to Florida, and then
He went back to the seatbelt.
he went back to the seatbelt, and he did real good. He didn't ask for drive-through window food or anything like that, you know. So we did pretty good going home. And so I said, honey, I don't understand this. So he goes, well, I don't either. He goes, and there's a poem in there too. I went, okay, well, where did that come from? He says, I think Angie wrote it and sent it to me a long time ago, because it was a long time ago. That's our brother's, next to the oldest brother's daughter.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so he said, I think. So anyway, so finally we figured out the only thing that could have happened was because of what we'd been through, we got half, and his daughter was supposed to have half. And I guess when they went through the Mississippi attorney, that's where Kansas City got it from, he must have gotten her half. So Johnny's here, all of Johnny, and 2 urns.
And the poem.
In the morning. Oh, that's right, Jimmy.
Did you ever get the point out?
Okay.
So that's Johnny. He couldn't have done it any other
Did you
way.
ever get the point out?
No,
No, she
think
said
you
she never
should.
opened
I
it.
never opened it. You can, Lori.
You go in there and
No.
get it.
What does it look like
Time
inside
out.
of there?
Oh, it's 2 pretty urns.
Can we just seal that urn?
Oh, we can take
The
it
urns
out.
are sealed. That's why I don't know.
Okay.
That's Betty's
That's up to
thing,
y'all.
And I don't know
He-
why that's in there.
That's-
The urn
We'll just
went
send
in
it with him.
There we
We'll
go.
just-
But how big is the
When we get to
urn?
heaven, he can read it to us.
Y'all, he
Oh,
can
it's
meet y'all at the
pretty.
gate and read it to
That's
y'all.
right.
Pretty
That's
nice.
Email
right.
it to us.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Lori, have anything?
I don't really have anything.
No.
Y'all
Last,
got
last time I
anything?
saw him was at
Anybody else?
his
Anybody
mother's funeral.
Yeah, at Mama's. I just remember playing basketball, and he taught me how to play horse, and I didn't know how to do that. And I was like, he goes, come on, I'll teach you. And I went, no, you'll win. You win every time. You just want to see me lose. And I mean, we went on, and it was across the street from our grandmothers and our aunts, from Laurie's house. We all lived together as cousins. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of us.
Sometimes there'd be 11 of us in the house.
Can you believe
And my
that?
daddy was a milkman, and he was the only one working.
That's the truth.
They were just
Yeah,
like
all
leeches,
of
huh?
We
Yeah.
just we
He brought us
played
a
a
lot
lot.
of milk and popsicles.
Right, yeah, he would, but we played a lot of like Monopoly. Remember how? I mean, we played all
Scrabble,
plenty
Monopoly.
of people to play.
We always did.
You know, spread out, pick up sticks.
That's right.
Somebody
Jacks
said, when are
and-
y'all going home?
That's right. That's right. I told Bonnie, I said, there were times I've looked back and I thought, he was a very good man to take all of us into, on top of the 4 he already had. Yeah, he really was. Sonny was. And of course,
And
I
then
know
all of y'all's children.
Yeah, and all of our
We
your
ran in the
children
house.
too.
All y'all.
All
best
three
part is I
ran.
know-
You've been there when
Yeah.
Mama and Daddy both died, and then Ronnie that was in the wheelchair, and then Mike.
And Ronnie, we took Ronnie everywhere we went. Woods, in the pipes under the roads. We didn't hesitate.
Everywhere.
Ronnie was with us. That's right. But I remember one time Tina getting in good in the back room. So I don't think he had much choice but to take all of us in. I could kind of hear him, and I was trying not to hear him, and I thought, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pass their door.
Oh, we had
We
a
had
lot
a-
of fun. We were lucky, really.
Those
it
were the
was.
good days.
They were.
They were.
Tina said we
Our
had more
children
love than
don't even know
biscuits.
what that is.
They don't, but now,
Yeah, they
I'm
know what
not
love
saying
is.
anything.
And times were
Now, my Ryan
easy
is
for them
real
either.
sentimental and really
so it's
cared. He
So it-
says, Mama, why didn't you tell me? I might have could have come. And I said, it's a long way for you to come and
no.
work all day last night,
Yeah.
I know it.
Ron's
You
always
know,
been so sweet.
we're
Okay,
all so
Dwayne.
close. I'm
So
glad
sweet.
all of us have this to carry on with their children and children's children. And that's what it's really all
I
about.
tell you what I miss are the Christmas parties. The best Christmas party.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
a big family reunion.
Yeah.
And coconut cake.
Everybody.
And coconut
Laura's
cake.
coconut
Oh,
cake,
yeah.
that's all.
Me too. That's
Y'all
right.
could've
And
cooked, Laura,
Rachel?
you could have cooked the coconut
She
cake and
did.
brought it today.
Oh,
yeah.
everybody used to.
Jimmy said he knew
I don't
your
even
mama
make
when I
them
got
anymore
here.
because my family's gone, you know.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
it's
have a
not.
fa-
This is your family.
No, this is my family, but
That's
you
right.
don't live
No, she's
anywhere
talking-
around
In
me.
Meridian.
Oh, you're
To eat the
right.
cake real
Meridian.
quick.
I don't have any family.
Well,
over
we'll
here.
check on seeing how
Who's
much
moving
it is
back?
to mail it.
I bet-
Which one of you's moving back? I see a lot of
Jimmy.
head shaking like, I ain't
No,
gonna
we're
happen.
moving Rory to us, or
You
she's
know
going to go be
Meridian's
with
a
Ryan.
retirement community.
Retirement.
Let's
darling.
Of course it is.
Drive up and down 8th
This
Street
is
a
all
couple
I've
of
ever
times
known,
and you'll
so
find
I don't
you
know
don't
about
want
Well,
to
I tell
stay
you,
here.
Sorry, we went
it's all
Yeah.
I'd ever known for many years.
Yeah.
And then I got out and found out a little bit different.
I wanted you
The Greg's from the coast.
All the vines and everything growing up
Oh, yeah.
over.
Which Mom D, it took her
Yeah, but they look like they're
50 years.
fixing it.
So that was
They had to
okay.
renew the
That was
lease
okay.
on it. But nobody lives in it.
Wow.
I guess you ran out of money. Nobody lives in Mother and Daddy's house.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
well, Don and I went right by there. So,
That was it.
And you know, Bucky's mother was just over the hill. I just never knew him. In Druid Hills. Like the 4th or
Okay,
5th.
well, I don't have
She
anything
passed
else.
away. We sold her
Does
house.
anybody have anything else they want to
Somebody
share?
threw a Molotov cocktail through what
we
would have been her
loved him
bedroom
wholeheartedly.
window.
Yes.
Burned up by
And,
a
and the ones he
whole
didn't
house.
meet, he would have loved them too.
here
They would have.
All right.